Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами Серега Корж Гамейс, и мы возвращаемся в UFC 3. У нас финал легчайшего веса, четвертьфиналы впереди, четвертьфиналы, полуфиналы, ну и, естественно, финал. Перед вами 8 бойцов. Джонсон, Моралес, Гарбранд, Сато, Стерлинг, Фабер, Алькантара и Ривейра. В первом видео вы видели то, что эти ребята победили своих соперников и вышли в четвертьфинала. Давайте продолжать это шоу. Но вы не забывайте подписываться, ставить лайки, оставлять комментарии. Переходите по ссылкам в закрепленном комментарии или под видео. Там ссылки на все другие каналы, которые возможны. Что ж, давайте поехали. И Джонсон Моралес. Первый четвертьфинал.
It is a bantamweight matchup between Demetrius Johnson and Marlon Moraes. Enter this young fighter here, his kicks as powerful as anyone in the sport at present. And not only that, but he'll do major damage just by landing a couple of them. Oftentimes, all it will take one kick to the body just underneath that elbow or a kick to the lead leg, and you can change the entire complexion of the fight. Very curious to see how it plays out for this powerful kicker in this matchup tonight.
This guy has outstanding defense, and having that type of skill, knowing that you can protect yourself and yet still land devastating blows of your own, it is a distinct advantage.
Well, for a while, Demetrius Johnson had to fight up a weight class at bantamweight, but since he has dropped to 125 pounds, he has taken on all comers and beat everybody the UFC has thrown his way. The consensus top pound-for-pound fighter in the game today, the UFC flyweight champion, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson.
Demetrius Johnson is a very pure mixed martial artist. He started out in MMA, so he's always trained in every single aspect of the sport, and he's always trained hard. He's a gifted athlete, tremendous speed, and he's constantly looking to finish fights.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliotta. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, Marlon Magic Moraes. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Parkland, Washington, USA, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson!
All right, commit the rules. the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
And we are live and underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California.
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
The left hook hits home.
He tries to pass here, but gets shut down.
Come on, guys, keep moving, let's go.
He's looking to take the back. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Johnson. Nice hammer fist.
He's got full mount here. Nicely executed sweep, winds up in guard. He gets his back. And he's trying to pass. He's gonna try to take the back, I think.
Well, you gotta stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
Hard hammer fist.
Oh!
He's now working from full guard. He's softening him up with elbows. And now he's in full mount. And he reverses position. He's back to full mount again. He's looking to pass.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Marlon Moraes.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Connects there with the punch.
Nice punch to the body. He's moved back into side control. Trying to pass here. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Nice shot to the head. Trying to pass here. Flips him over into side control. Working from the mounted crucifix.
Well, he's been on his back here, but he's actually doing some pretty effective work, Joe. Lands a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done there by Moraes. Round two straight ahead.
Ele nem quer mais lutar. Essa é a hora de você chegar com tudo e acabar com a raça dele. Ele já jogou a toalha.
Here's a huge kick that stuns. Here we see some beautiful striking and perfect timing on this punch. Here's a perfectly placed leg kick. What a great round. This fight is really shaping up.
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual. Round two is underway. Oh, strong punch there by Johnson.
Oh, there's a nice leg kick.
Yep, not a ton behind it, but it landed. Oh, that's a good strike there by Moraes. Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches and bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of it.
Beautiful hammer fist. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He lands a huge elbow to the head. job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Oh, he's got a Kimura. He's looking for a Kimura here inside control, and what he wants to do is he wants to pin that hand down, slide his hand under his opponent's arm, securing the double wrist lock position, then step over his opponent's neck and pull that arm up. And there it is! He set up the submission and locked it in for the tap. Excellent job.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish.
And here we can see it again. Beautiful technique here on this Kimura. Perfectly applied for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson!
Well, no surprise, Demetrius Johnson gets it done yet again here tonight. This is a championship title reign that is coming up on like 2,000 days. Absolutely incredible. You know his future's in the UFC Hall of Fame, but you wonder just how long this prime can last, because at least right now, it looks like DJ can rule this division for several more years. Dominant effort out of Demetrius Johnson here tonight.
Деметриус Джонсон, вторая уже победа у него в финале в нашем. О'Мейли и Моралес повержены. И сейчас мы узнаем, кто будет его соперником в полуфинале. На ринг или на октагон выходят Гарбранд и Сато. Погнали!
Straight ahead, a bantamweight tilt between Cody Garbrandt and Joe Soto. All right, so here he is with much fanfare, making the walk to the famed octagon. This guy's wrestling is really at a high level. He figures to lean on that particular skill in this matchup tonight. He's so good at controlling guys on the canvas, not just getting them down, but controlling them once they are there. Even when the opponent knows what's coming, more often than not, they just can't stop this guy's shot.
This guy is an outstanding wrestler, and what he wants to do here is avoid any striking confrontations, close the distance, grab a hold of his opponent, and bring the fight down to the ground where he should have an advantage.
Arguably the best pure boxer in this UFC bantamweight division. Here's the former UFC bantamweight champion, Cody Garbrandt, 32-1 as an amateur boxer. Outstanding training camp. The grappling, the wrestling is there as well. A lot of plus skills for Cody Garbrandt as he makes the walk to the octagon tonight.
This guy has insanely fast kicking technique. If you are within kicking range, you are in a world of trouble.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. 4 years apart, with similar height and the same reach. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda wrestler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Porterville, California, Joe One Bad Mouthful And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, Cody No Love.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves is my
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
And with that, we are underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. 32-1 as an amateur boxer. He's had 9 wins by knockout now as a mixed martial artist. 7 of those have come in the opening round, so you can't sleep on No Love in the early going. Cody Garbrandt, he'll sustain a pace over 15 or 25 minutes, but he's a very fast starter. Opponent better watch out for that right hand from Cody here early.
Right hand forward now, switching to southpaw.
Back to orthodox. All right, first round is underway, and you know what to look out for here. The powerful overhand punches. That is a big part of his game plan. Every time he makes this walk, it is his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it early tonight.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Soto gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Misses a huge hook to the head.
Soto gets hit by that kick to the body. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
And he turns it around into full guard.
He's going after an arm. He's controlling the forearm. Throws the leg over the face. Now he's got to extend his body. He's going to extend the body. Look at that. That is high-level ground game there. This arm bar is very deep.
And there it is.
That's it. An excellent job in setting up the arm bar and getting the tap.
Yeah, Joe, I would agree. High-level stuff, the way he worked there to isolate the arm, secure it, and ultimately force the tap. The arm bar finish comes here in this round. Hard to do it much prettier than he did just there.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop for this contest at 3 minutes, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Joe One Bad Mouthful Soto!
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner.
Что ж, Сато с Джонсоном встретятся в полуфинале. Гарбрандт заканчивает выступление в нашем финале UFC. Что ж, давайте по-другому перейдем на правую сторону. И там у нас Стерлинг и Фабер будут биться. Поехали смотреть.
It is a bantamweight matchup between Aljamain Sterling and Uriah Faber. All right, so here's the former WEC featherweight champion with 5 successful title defenses, mind you, the newly minted UFC Hall of Famer, the California Kid, Uriah Faber. He's gone the 5-round championship distance 7 times. As good a choke game as anybody in these lower weight classes. 17 wins by submission, 9 by rear naked choke, another by guillotine. You can be sure that is something the opposition has drilled repeatedly as they try to take out the big-name Faber here tonight.
Uriah Faber has the full package. Outstanding wrestling, ridiculous cardio, devastating ground and pound, and some of the best submissions in the lightweight classes. He is one of the most loved fighters in the sport today.
Representing Serra-Longo fight team, here is the former collegiate wrestling standout, the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling. Outstanding all-around game, Joe. He uses his length well. Striking defense has been on point. Sometimes has been a little bit tentative on the feet. Still developing in a lot of respects when it comes to his all-around MMA game. But he's got the Funk Jitsu going. Outstanding kickboxer. He will look to put it all together here tonight.
This guy has insanely fast kicking speed and ridiculous leg dexterity. If you are close enough for him to kick you, you've got a real problem on your hands.
Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding professional record of 34 wins, 10 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, USA, the California Kid, Uriah Faber! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Uniondale, New York, Aljamain Funk Master Sterling.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves is making free.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in because it's about to go down right now.
Well, always great to be back on the left coast as we get underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Great to have you with us as always. Sterling went 87-27 as a collegiate wrestler, 6-1 as an MMA amateur, won belts at 30.
He drops down for it. It's getting tighter. This could be it. He could tap. That's it. That's it.
We'll do it.
Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 42 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling.
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved.
Ну что ж, в своем стиле Стерлинг побеждает Фабера быстро, надежно, без, так сказать, без всяких каких-то там мучений. Ну и ждет своего соперника. А соперника мы тоже ждем. И сейчас посмотрим бой между Алькантарой и Ривейрой. Поехали.
All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Yuri Alcantara and Jimmy Rivera. Well, you know, this fighter, as he makes the walk tonight, is going to be looking to lean on the speed and the footwork in this particular matchup. Got to keep the hands high, right? You got to stick and move and get the head off the center line, given the power that's coming back. But I'm just not sure that the opponent can match the quickness. Exceptionally fast on the feet, very good at using angles to set up his offensive attacks, and very sound defensively as well. So has the reach advantage, figures to be able to use it here tonight. This is one slick striker with which to contend.
This guy has incredible takedowns. The speed in which he delivers them and the power in which he executes them are world class.
So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, it's about using his weight to keep you there. Great hips as well.
This next guy has incredible takedowns. Both timing, speed, and of course technique are literally top of the food chain.
And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. More than 5 years apart. Some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Jimmy El Terror Rivera. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 36 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Suara Para, Brazil, Yuri Marshall Alcantara.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight. Confident gets hit by that leg kick, and they want to start checking some of these. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Pretty strong leg kick there, Joe, by Rivera. Neither guy really finding their range with much consistency here early.
Nice inside leg kick, very nice.
Head off the center line, slips the punch. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. 3 minutes now, round 1. Slips the punch.
Excellent movement here on the ground. Trying to take the back here. Excellent sweep. Big shot from the bottom.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Looking to attack that arm. He's got his arm trapped in between his legs. He's got that arm bar locked in. It's very close here. This arm bar looks nasty. He might have to tap any second now. Outstanding. He set it up. It was beautiful technique, and he was forced to tap. Beautiful submission.
Yeah, Joe, we know you can appreciate that high-level jiu-jitsu there, executes the submission there, and a nice job, too, in transition to make sure that he was patient enough to set it up effectively, and the end of the fight came shortly thereafter. High-level stuff.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 48 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Yuri Marijuana Alcantara.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do.
Так, ну что ж, вот и полуфиналы. Полуфиналы у нас. И что я хочу сказать. Джонсон номер 1, Стерлинг номер 2, Сата номер 3, Алкантара номер 8. Вот он, полуфиналист, который заслуживает своего довольно-таки одобрения такого. Что ж, полуфинал, Джонсон и Сата. Поехали.
It's a bantamweight matchup between Demetrius Johnson and Joe Soto. Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
This guy is a ground and pound expert. Look for him to try to get this fight to the ground where he can land thunderous blows from the top position.
So another massive moment for the UFC's only flyweight champion, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, here tonight. The only flyweight champion in UFC history has kept it going. He has evolved every step of the way, and it is going to take an unbelievable championship performance to dethrone the greatest 125-pound fighter of all time.
Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson may be the most perfect fighter in the UFC. He has no weaknesses. He is the most technically sound fighter in all of mixed martial arts.
All right, now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Johnson is 1 year his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Porterville, California, Joe One Bad Mouthful Soto! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the left corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Parkland, Washington, USA, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson!
All right, remember the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
You ready? You ready? Let's
Here
go fight.
we go. Soto made his UFC debut on 1 day's notice. He was scheduled on the fight card, but 1 day's notice in a bantamweight title fight against TJ Dillashaw. Earned his way into the UFC on the strength of a 5-fight winning streak. Finished 5 straight fights to get into the UFC. Oh, Superman punch. All right, first round is underway. You better watch out for the overhands. They will come early, they will come often here tonight. And even when you do your homework, it doesn't mean you can stop it We'll see if he can get off to a good start here tonight.
Oh, powerful right leg kick.
Nice punch there by Soto.
He tagged with that right hand. Look at this though. Oh, this is not good at all. And he got out. Wow, that was a deep one. And he's in full guard. Oh, and reversed.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Nice sweep.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Soto.
Trying to spin to the back. Oh, he connected with that right hand. Moves back to full guard now.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Johnson.
Oh, this is not good.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Soto.
He's got the arm trapped of his opponent. Good defense. Into full guard. Nice reversal. Now use the full mount again. Showing some good defense here on the ground by controlling that arm. Mount again. He's posturing up here.
Soto gets caught with that punch. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He gets in the north-south.
Joe doing a nice job here staying busy from the bottom.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Tries to pass here, but gets shut down.
"15 seconds remain in the round."
And he's gonna try to take the back. Into side control again.
The horn sounds for the end of round one.
Deep breath in. All right, listen. I need you to go out there and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns with your strike.
Let's take a look at it again here. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Amazing highlights from that round.
The lovely Brittany Palmer getting the round one assignment.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Johnson. Well, Joe, he seems to have his opponent's timing down. He has landed some good shots, but nothing really in terms of multi-shot combinations.
Bradley Kimura, he drops down for it.
Somehow stays in the fight.
He's got to make some sort of attempt to get out of this guard. He's inside control here. He's looking for the Kimura here in side control. What he wants to do here is he wants to pin his opponent's hand down. Then he wants to slide his arm underneath his opponent's, grab a hold of his own wrist in the double wrist lock position, step,
And there it is.
Beautiful technique setting it up and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here we can see it again. Beautiful technique here on this Kimura. Perfectly applied for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura, Joe
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I gotta mute those naysayers, and they're not gonna keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished, no judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission, and now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight.
Ну что ж, поздравляем Сотту, победил он Джонсона, как я тут услышал, оказывается, он Микки Маус. Да, и Джонсон опять занимает место вне, так сказать, финальной тройки. В самом легком весе у мужчин он также занял 4-е место. Ну что ж, ладно, давайте Стерлинг Алькантара узнаем соперника Сотта по финалу.
All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight clash between Aljamain Sterling and Yuri Marajo Alcantara. Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy has some of the best throws I have ever seen in all my years of commentating. His timing, his delivery, and the power in which he delivers these techniques is beautiful to watch.
Well, a former Saks Fifth Avenue shoe salesman, now one of the best bantamweights on the planet. Here is the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling, representing the Serra-Longo fight team in New York State. And he's been in there with some of the elites in the division. Aljamain Sterling very much has championship aspirations. He is tough, he is creative, outstanding cardio, scrambles with the best of them, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, and uses the length well on the feet. We'll see what Aljo can do here tonight in what is another big top 10 type of situation.
This guy has extremely unusual kicking speed. His technique is outstanding, and there is no wind-up to his movement.
Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and the same reach. To get us started with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding professional record of 36 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Suara Para, Brazil, Yuri Marajo Alcantara. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. fighting out of Uniondale, New York, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
And we are underway. All right, here we go with round one, and here is Aljamain Sterling. He has been a prolific finisher, but most of his finishes have been of the attributive variety, not in round one. Breaks his opponents down before eventually getting them out of there. We'll see if Aljo can get off to a good start tonight. All right, first round is underway, and I don't have to tell the avid fans, you've got to watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches. He does not discriminate, power from both sides, and a big part of his game plan obviously coming in here tonight. Oh, lands that punch.
He's looking to double up that jab now. He's safe. Keep those hands up.
Huge uppercut misses.
Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Alcantara. Orthodox for much of the fight. He's going southpaw here, Joe. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Well, he walked into his opponent's range there and ate that hook. He was unprotected, unguarded, and he's been susceptible to that hook in previous UFC fights. Got to figure out a way to move those feet and ultimately circle out and get that head off the center line. Misses again with a right punch.
He's got good accuracy on that jab. Clean punch.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh! Splits the guard, lands the right hand. 90 seconds now remain in the round. Changes to the southpaw stance now, Joe. Under a minute now to go. Nice punch by Sterling. "30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Nice jab by Alcantara. Joey missed with that straight right attempt. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, sit down, buddy. Take a deep breath for me. All right, give him some water. Drink. Slow that heart rate down. All right, here we go.
Let's see some of the action here. Excellent strike here, lands on target. There's a powerful kick to the body.
Brittany Palmer is here as well.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go with round two. We'll see if these fighters get after it. We saw at the beginning of round one a little bit of a feeling out process. Entertaining round, don't get me wrong, but we will see here in round two if there's an uptick in the aggression on both sides. Timely defense there, huge block for him. Sterling gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Good straight right.
Do we show you the total strikes? at this point in time, you've got to get that head off the center line.
Oh, there he connected.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. Oh, nice punch there by Alcantara. Finds a home for that left hook. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. First takedown attempt is there.
He's trying to pass here. Oh, he got reversed. He takes the back.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now.
In order to complete the rear naked choke, he's got to control his opponent's body, either with both hooks in or the body triangle. Then he has to get one of the arms underneath the chin. From there, he can finish either with his hands clasped in a gable. Outstanding. Outstanding. Use great technique to get the choke and get the win.
So yeah, it came down to tap out or go to sleep, and his opponent chose the former. The choke was clearly sunk in deep, perfect technique, and ultimately that is one of the bigger wins of his career. He gets it done by submission here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 48 seconds at round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Aljamain Pumpmaster Sterling.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this.
Так, ну что ж, Стерлинг побеждает, как обычно. Ну и вот он, финал. Сото Стерлинг. Поехали.
All right, coming up next, it is a UFC Bantamweight Championship fight between Joe Soto and Aljamain Sterling. All right, so here he is, the #1 bantamweight contender, looking to leave as the UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world. And if you talk to fans and odds makers, a lot of people believe that this guy will leave as the new champion. Has the skills to do it, has the winning streak that has positioned him for this type of opportunity. But now, fighting the #1 guy in the world, we'll see if those skills translate, Joe. The #1 contender looking to leave tonight as the new UFC Bantamweight Champ.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
All right, so here he is, the consensus #1 bantamweight in the world, the UFC's reigning, defending, undisputed UFC bantamweight champion, and he's looking to make the walk out of the octagon with all of those same titles. He wants to be mentioned with some of this division's greats, all-time types. Got to win this fight tonight, make good on another title defense, and then his name creeps into that conversation.
The champion is in focus. He is in his prime. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this camp has been absolutely spectacular. He believes he has a solid game plan, and his mentality coming into this fight is clear and focused.
All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! Background to the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Uniondale, New York, presenting the challenger, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Porterville, California, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Joe One Man Mouthful Santos.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in because it's about to go down right now.
Here we go.
Huge kick misses.
Oh, well done there, Joe, as he catches the kick.
It looks to me like he's trying to turn towards either side. Oh, look at that transition. Oh, beautiful, beautiful right hand by the champion. He's looking for the mounted go-go plata here. The way he wants to get this is, he wants to secure one of his opponent's arms, throw his leg up, and get his shin across his opponent's face, sit up, grab a hold of the head, and pull the head for the tap. Just absolutely incredible. Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round one tonight.
And here it is one more time in a different angle. Absolutely textbook Gogo Plata. Shin underneath the neck, locked in tight for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
Well, there he is, the UFC bantamweight champion of the world. He looked absolutely unstoppable here tonight. His opponent had no answers as he eventually gets the championship victory by submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to a Gogo Plata. And still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Joe One Bell Mobile Photo.
So there he is, all smiles, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world. That is the way he came in. That is the way he goes out after turning in a huge submission win here tonight. And now all that's left to do is to celebrate the effort. You see him with his corner and his coaches there. What a result here tonight. They are all still chasing that man at 135 pounds.
Ну, это, конечно, что-то с чем-то. Джо Сото, чемпион UFC в легчайшем весе. Поздравляем этого парня с победой. Стерлинг бился весь турнир, весь чемпионат он прошел, так скажем, на легкой ноге. Всех побеждал, практически 9 побед он, друзья, в 10 поединках одержал. 10, 11, 12 и на 13, друзья, на 13-м бое он все-таки не смог выиграть. Что ж, ну а Джо Сото становится чемпионом, мы его поздравляем, надеюсь, он будет в UFC 4 у нас, а Джонсон, как всегда, по-моему, Джонсон становится третьим, а Алкантара становится четвертым. Стерлинг, как скажем так, серебряный призер. Ну а с вами за всем этим действием наблюдал Серега Корж Гамес. Не забывайте про подписку, про лайки, про комментарии. Все ссылочки, как всегда, в описании. Ну и увидимся в следующих боях UFC 3 и 4. Но в скором времени, возможно, и 5. Всем